I'm here to talk about the story of the NFL Draft. And the story was, even though a lot of people want to say Shedeur Sanders falling, that's not my biggest takeaway. I think with all the information we've been given, it makes sense why he fell. But the story to me was the trenches. These top level teams, and we saw it a lot more with just teams who are struggling a bit, they invested in the front seven. These teams watched the Super Bowl. They saw what the Eagles did. They saw the beating they put on the Chiefs, they put on Pat Mahomes. The Bills, they invested in the front seven. The Eagles, guess what? They reinvested in the front seven after losing their guys in free agency. The Chiefs invest in the front seven. The Ravens, they invested in the front seven. The Steelers invest in the front seven. I can list off team after team. Even look at the Dolphins, who have been bad in the front seven in recent years. Their first overall pick was on Kenneth Grant to establish the front seven. This is something I think the NFL is headed towards, is as much as fun it is to see these flashy outside guys dominate. And don't get me wrong, we all love these flashy wide receiver highlights that pop up every week and we're like, damn, these guys are special athletes. But at the end of the day, they're not winning the football games. As great as the Eagles' receiving core is, and A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith are great players, do not get me wrong. Their team is won in the trenches. Their offensive line has been the best for many, many years. Even after losing Hall of Fame center Jason Kelce, they're still dominant. And they are just as dominant on the interior defensive line. Is teams have built outside first, really struggle interior D-line, and they're less likely to win. Teams who have built their D-line first, and O-line first as well, are typically winning. Just look at the teams who win consistently. Chiefs, good interior D-line. Their offensive line wasn't good last year, but it has showed to be good in years past when they won Super Bowls. Bills, both those units are very good. They improved the D-line, though, in this draft class. The Ravens, when is it not good? That's pretty much the Ravens. It's always good. The Eagles, they just won the Super Bowl because they dominated the sides of the ball. The Rams, both are very good. You just list off these teams that consistently win. In their interior line on both offense and defense wins the game. And that's what we saw got drafted mainly.